Are you ready?
Ready.
You sure?
Ready for YouTube.
Ready for the tubes. Hi tubes! How's it going? Today we have a treat. It is a Q&A video, but this time the questions are for TC and I will be reading out all your lovely questions. If you want to participate in our next Q&A, comment below and let us know your questions. I'm open to answering any of the questions you guys got. As long as they aren't rude or disrespectful, we will make sure to include them in our next Q&A video. Have you even looked at these yet?
No? Was I supposed to?
No, it's more fun if you don't. Okay.
This should be interesting then.
Should be good.
Where did they come from?
All over the internet. Some are from Instagram, some are from Reddit, some are from YouTube. All right, 12th from Instagram asks, have you and TC ever been to Sitka, Alaska?
12th was his name?
Yeah, 12th. 12th.
12th.
With an F.
With an F.
Mm-hmm. The short answer is no.
Not to offend anybody who lives in...
No.
What was it?
Sitka.
Sitka. Sitka, Alaska.
Isn't Sitka, Alaska the place from the fifth kind? From that scary, freaky alien movie that seemed like it's based off true accounts of the aliens that were like owls in the windows that you made me watch, and then you freaking put pictures of owls in my window? He did that.
Yeah, oops. Yeah, I did that.
It was a pretty epically awesome movie though, so I won't complain too much, so you keep reminding me it was really freaky.
Yeah, I don't know if that was Sitka. It might have been though.
Somehow Sitka, Alaska sounds familiar.
I know I've been to Alaska.
You have?
Technically. Yeah, I was working on a fishing vessel, a freezer trawler, and we were fishing up as far north as we could get for, 3 months. And occasionally the Loran, which is, I think it stands for low range something. It was before GPS. It's a nautical term. Yeah, I know.
No comment.
So the Loran occasionally said that we were in U.S. waters, which would put us in Alaska, technically.
Cool.
But we never went ashore.
Doesn't count.
Didn't even have my passport.
Grinds Gears from Reddit asks, if you haven't already thought about it, thoughts on hooking up with fans?
Can I take this one?
Yeah, okay, sure, go for it.
Okay, sure. You can send me your photos, ladies, at TC_Davidson. That's my Instagram. So, yeah. I'll think about it.
Horn dog. No, we haven't had any thoughts about hooking up with fans. As I said in previous videos, I really only started doing boy girl with TC because I found someone who I am a partner with, both on screen and off screen, and who makes me feel comfortable and loved, so that I feel 100% free to feel sexual and sexy and to present it to the world. So I don't really know if I would be comfortable with a fan. A thought to ponder, I guess. At this moment, no, we haven't had any thoughts on that. Chris Bailey from YouTube asks,
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris. Aside from the video camera and lights, what are the biggest differences for both you and TC between having sex on your site and having sex for fun? I'll take this one. I would say the biggest difference would be that we are very mental, I guess you could say. We enjoy fantasizing and talking about the things that we find sexy and dirty. So for us, when we are off screen, we are talking about our fantasies, we are teasing each other, and then our on-screen sex life is where we get to live our fantasies.
Sure.
So we're having fun, I enjoy being the naughty little slut, worshiping his cock, being, having the fun of like, ooh, somehow it's just sexy, it makes me feel dirty and horny in a fun way when it comes on my face. Those are the kind of things we're getting to live and reenact when we're filming. Or like the idea that I'm the naughty schoolgirl and he's my tutor. And all those kind of fun things we're getting to live out our fantasies. Off screen, it's more, I guess you could call it like our research and development time.
I would.
Yeah, that, and I think our sex positions are relatively the same, but kind of different. I would say quite a few of the sex positions we do when we are off camera aren't really camera friendly because you can't really see very well. It's hard to film a sex scene when you can't see what's really happening. That said though, we have a few sex positions that we used to do that we kind of weren't doing as much, that now that we're filming, they look so great on film, so that's our chance to do those positions.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to being like, yes, I get to do this position today. I really was looking forward to this. So it's fun because we found ways that it's like we really look forward to filming to do certain things, and we look forward to our personal sex life to do certain things, but they kind of tie and feed into each other.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, a lot of what we do off camera is, we're testing out each other's boundaries, mentally, finding things that we're each interested in, and sort of, you know, we do a lot of talking it out, which on camera, I think it doesn't really translate. A lot of it's kind of shorthand sometimes. We've found a few hot buttons for each other that, you know, all it takes is just a certain look or a certain bit of conversation or a bit of words or talking about a place or, you know, something that will sort of put us in a mind frame that just instantly amps it up for both of us.
Totally.
Whereas on screen, nobody's going to get that. So,
yeah, it's like having inside jokes that aren't funny to other people. So like our inside joke might not be sexy to you guys, and you might be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
There's also the other thing too, which is a lot of that talking on screen is kind of, I think it's kind of a turnoff. You know, for most people, they don't really want to hear other people, especially guys, you know, talking too much. I know when I'm watching porn, I'll skip ahead, and if the guy's constantly talking, I'm just like, next.
That makes sense. It's like a healthy level.
To try to be sort of as quiet as possible, but at the same time not seem really awkward about it. Mm-hmm. We're finding that balance.
I think you do a good job.
We're trying.
Yeah. Daniel Ramones from YouTube asked 3 questions. Question number 1. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is totally black. No, I don't wear black. If you guys haven't figured out by now my favorite color, it is totally not pink. It's totally pink. Yours?
Mine, I would have to say probably, I know it's not really a color, it's more of like a shade, but I would say gray.
Silver,
you know?
not gray.
Or silver, yeah. But, I mean, growing
you sell that so like it's
I know,
gray.
right?
It's gray. Silver.
I sort of apologetically, you know, as a good Canadian, say that because, you know, here's the thing. Growing up, just when, you know, my dad started to make a little bit of money and he built his own house. It was this big, huge monstrosity that was built in the shape of a cross from the air. And we each had, as kids, we had like half of a wing that we got to decorate. My brother chose blue, so everything he wanted, the carpets and the drapes and the valances and the, you know, the bedding and all of that was all blue. And his, you know, furniture had accents that was, you know, my sister chose pink, of course, and I chose gray. And so I lived in this gray world, and I was completely happy living in this gray world.
Jesus, that doesn't surprise me.
But I had little splashes of color, and I think for a color it would have to be blue. Kind of darker than Superman blue.
What is your favorite sport? I used to watch hockey a lot, but then our team sucks frickin' ass, and I gave up years ago. So I would say my favorite sport is soccer, because that's the one I play the most, and that's the one I find the most interesting still.
For me, not really team sports. I've always been huge into racing, martial arts, rock climbing, things like that. So
is rock climbing a sport?
Well, it's not really a sport so much as more of a hobby, I guess. But it is kind of a sport. You have to be athletic, you have to train, you have to go out there, clean the rock, and all of that. So I mean, there's, you know, maintain the roots, right?
It counts.
Definitely racing, motorcycle racing. You know, motocross is what I've had most experience at. I love GP racing. I'd love to race GP, but I kind of like my life.
You kind of like me not getting mad at you because you hurt yourself. Because if you hurt yourself doing something dumb like that, I think I would just come and be like, "Oh, you hurt your wrist? Really? Really? You're not going to do it again, are you?"
Wrist? Come on, there's airbags in the suits. It's fine. It's all good.
I don't believe a word you say.
200 mile per hour crashes, walk away, no big deal.
No. What kind of music do you like? I like a wide range of music. I literally listen to everything other than like super hard metal or super raunchy rap. But I love anything with a good beat. I grew up and listened to country. I like girly music. Obviously, I'm a girl. I like rock. Classic rock and alternate rock are kind of like ingrained in my soul. What'd you like?
Sadly, I like a lot of girly music, which I'm not going to really mention right here, right now. Maybe another video, I'll get into it.
You like the beats.
Yeah, I like anything
pop
that you can dance to.
Pop music has a good beat. We have good sound systems in all our cars, so we like music that makes the sound system go bom 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 bom. But we don't like it to be really trebly, so it's like ow 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 ow.
Well, I mean, if you put it one way, actually, and there's a story to this. I like the same music that most gay guys like. So, drinking one night downtown Vancouver, and I'm completely drunk and walking by myself. The person who I was with passed out, and I decided to go on an adventure. And walking down the street and hear this music, sounds really good. Walk into this club, no line, get in there, get up to the bar, order a drink. And I'm thinking, this is a great club. I start looking around, who's here? And all of a sudden I realize it's all dudes. And I'm like, Yeah, I felt like I actually kind of know what it feels like now to be like a fish in a shark tank.
Yep.
It was like by the time I got to the outside of that place to get out, I finished my drink first. By the time I got out, I felt like most women probably feel like when they get dressed up and go out and there's just way too many dudes around.
Large 23 Collectibles from YouTube asks, what is your favorite Cosplays outfit? That's like asking me to pick my favorite pair of shoes.
Wait, is this for you? This is which one
would this
we
be for
both
us?
like for you?
Sure. I would say this is a really hard question because I love all my cosplay outfits as much as I love all my shoes, and I have a lot of shoes. My favorite cosplay outfit would be the one I've redone about 3 different times. I really want to get someone to make a metal one for me, but he's informed me it would be very uncomfortable, so maybe that's not such a good idea.
Yeah.
Slave Leia. I am a Star Wars fan through and through since I was very little, and Slave Leia is just the shit. And my favorite cosplay outfit for you, Han Solo is pretty sweet because it goes with my Slave Leia. But I'll say so far, I really like the creativity that was Nick from...
Oh, Nick Carlisle?
Yeah, from Lollipop Chainsaw. He was Nick's head from here up and zombie body from here down.
Yeah.
I literally painted his body with acrylic paint because that's all we had and we didn't have face paint and we forgot to get some and it was time to leave for this Halloween party, so I painted him green.
I'm still there's a picture of me actually with my pants half up in the elevator trying to get the rest of my costume on, and luckily I got my pants on before somebody else came on the elevator.
And your favorites?
I was going to say that one for me.
Yeah.
Is my favorite. Although I did kind of like the werewolf thing that we did for that Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah, that was just the gloves though. If we were going to do that, we'd have to get you a better, like I'd actually want to do the stick-on burry eyebrows and the nose and all the prosthetics and then the crazy makeup and the crazy hair and ears that match rather than some ugly mask.
Yeah,
Really
we might be able to do that. Maybe we have some friends that could probably help us with that.
And your favorite for girl?
My favorite one that you've done that's an actual cosplay would probably be one of the ones at D23 when we went to California. I would say probably Chewbacca.
Chewie?
Yeah.
Over Slave Leia?
It was pretty cute.
Chewie was pretty cute. I will say.
What was the other one you did there? There was another one that...
Captain America?
Captain America. Yeah, that was really good too.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I think I like Chewie the best though.
Chewie was pretty awesome, I will say. Canadian_Time Lord from Instagram wants to know, do you have a favorite movie? My favorite movie of all times is pretty obvious. It's The Little Mermaid.
Still?
Duh!
Even now that Frozen's
that shit
out?
does not change. No, Frozen will never replace The Little Mermaid. Never!
Come on, it was in 3D.
Another favorites of mine would be like Gone in 60 Seconds because there was a lot of freaking cars in that, especially Eleanor. Aliens, any of the original 3 Aliens, I love those. Favorite movie of all time.
Okay, well let's just take the Star Wars and the Matrix and Avatar out of the ring for a second.
Throw them over there. Yep.
Okay, I would have to say the one that sticks out is probably the Butterfly Effect.
Yeah,
all of them. I mean, I love those movies. I don't know why. I mean, pick holes in them if you will. I welcome your comments.
Comment below.
Yeah. Also, Primer or Primer, however you want to say it.
Yeah, I fell asleep right now.
It's sort of a lot of thinking. But if you watch it a second time, you'll get much more. That was my number one genre. So those are two of my favorites in that genre.
Izzy07 from Instagram wants to know, is there any other girl that you would like to work with? There was a long laundry list of girls we'd like to work with. This is a problem.
Maybe let's not mention anybody who we're friends with at this point.
Okay. There's a lot of girls we'd like to work with. To us, it comes down to who is the girl, you know what I mean? Like, we're very much the kind of people we like a personality more than just the physique of a person. So for us, there's a long list of girls who we think are attractive that we would love to shoot with, but we either don't know them or we're not quite sure who they are yet as a person to determine, that person. There's lots of girls we'd like to shoot with. I think that would be really fun to work with.
I mean, some of them we've thought, wow, when we meet them in wherever we meet them, that we're hoping we click, and some of them we didn't really. So now it's sort of like, but there's so many cool people that we do hope to meet. I mean, for example, what about Remy LaCroix, for example?
Yeah, we'd love to work with her.
Yeah, she is
August
pretty...
Ames.
August Ames, although she's...
I think there would be a problem.
That would never happen, most likely.
It would be a problem if we tried to shoot with August Ames, because I would literally just sit there and be like... I would have to pinch myself, and I think I'd be too afraid to speak.
For the most part, I think we choose girls that we just think that we could be friends with.
Yeah, Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely. Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. For my YouTube, YT wants to know, what's your favorite YouTube channel, app, social media, and why? Do you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay. My favorite YouTube channel would have to be, I'm gonna say Glam and Gore because I just love her. Her YouTube tutorials on how to do makeup. She's really great at makeup. She does some crazy fucked up awesome things, like just out there. I love following her on Instagram because it's fun and she does all this funky wigs and funky makeup. I just love that her commentaries are meant for real people. Things like, okay, you're gonna take this sponge and you're gonna do a motion like that. Like, she's not like, you're gonna do this technique and this technique. She's like, yeah, you're gonna put that stuff here. This is what you do. And it's like, yeah, thanks, I get it now. Favorite app? SimCity. So I like building my little city and building stuff for it. I like games that are kind of encompassing. Other than that, I play Bejewel or I play Solitaire. Favorite social media I would say is Instagram and YouTube. Instagram because it's all photos and I love looking at everybody's photos and seeing fun things. And I love YouTube because YouTube is so interactive. Go to YouTube to get lots of information and to learn things.
That's what YouTube's for.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and to get to know people that you otherwise maybe wouldn't
never
get to
know.
get to know. I think for me, like that Glam and Gore chick, she's
awesome.
She has a very pretty voice.
Yeah.
I don't really think I know what she looks like. Maybe I do.
I'll show you. She's on my Instagram.
Yeah. But yeah, I've heard her. That sounds like she's pretty good. As far as YouTube goes, we've been watching Mighty Car Mods a little bit.
Yeah, Mighty Car Mods.
Marty and Moog are pretty awesome.
They are.
Marty and Moog, if you're watching, which I doubt you are.
Yeah, right.
You guys are awesome. And Roadkill.
Roadkill's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And app?
Favorite app on my phone? Oh, geez, there's a few of them. Games. I'm playing Jetpack Joyride right now. It's really
You're addicted.
kind of this. It's just silly. I can pick it up and I can put it down. If I have 3 minutes to kill or something like that, I can just... And I like tap defense, those kind of games where you put things, places like little turrets that can defend your whatever. Those ones.
Social media?
Social media. I like the Kangaroo Sanctuary. They're kind of my favorite
cool.
Instagram people. I mean, those guys, those little roos are so cute. Those little
adorable.
joeys.
I just want to give
Even
them
the
a
bigger
hug.
guys, too. I always thought kangaroos were kind of scary, and I guess they are pretty. They can be in the wild vicious. It's like,
Totally.
Raccoons are cute, but when they're crawling up your leg trying to eat your face, not so cute.
Not so cute.
Yeah.
Stephen Locks 702 from Instagram asks, hope this is more a question for you, but we can both answer. The question is, will you ever let Katie Banks do interracial scenes for Black.com or Dogfart?
Oh.
I'll let you go first.
Right. Because it's for me. Yes. Yeah. Will I ever let her? The short answer is she can do it if she wants. I mean, she can do whatever she wants. That's the joy about living your life on your own terms, is that you really get to make those decisions for yourself. Nobody telling you what you can and can't do. That's the whole question right there. Will I let her?
Yeah. I think my answer to this question comes down to one word that I take kind of offense to in that question. Will he let me? Let me. Let me. We're partners. So if it was something that I really wanted to do, I totally feel that I could come to him and say like, hey, I have this crazy fucked up idea. I really want to do this. What do you think? And he would give me his honest opinion. And if it was something I really wanted, we would figure out a way to make it work. And vice versa. If he really wanted to go shoot for Naughty America or somebody, he could come to me and tell me that's what he wants to do. And we would totally figure out how we can make that work and make both of us happy in the end about that. As far as when will I work for these people? I'm going to do an entire video addressed to this conversation. In the last one by Joey Kinetics from Instagram. I think this is for you.
Well, this is off my Instagram?
Yeah, you can read.
Oh, your page is pretty awesome. =, close bracket. Thanks, Joey.
That's not a question.
It's not exactly a question. Well, here's the problem. Not a lot of people are asking me questions right now, so maybe you guys can change that. Start asking some questions in the comments below.
Thanks, guys, for sending in your questions. We really appreciate it. Send in some more, and we will do some more Q&As together. Hope you guys are having a good day. Bye for now.